Look, I didn't want to be a half-blood. If you're seeing this because you think you might be one, my advice is, close this video right now. Believe whatever lie your mom or dad told you about your birth, and try to lead a normal life. Being a half-blood is dangerous. It's scary. Most of the time, it gets you killed in painful, nasty ways. If you're a normal kid, watching this because you think it's fiction, great, keep on. I envy you for being able to believe that none of this ever happened. But if you recognize yourself in this video, if you feel something stirring inside, stop immediately. You might be one of us, and once you know that, it's only a matter of time before they sense it too, and they'll come for you. Don't say I didn't warn you. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to see a complete summary of the entire first Percy Jackson book. Percy Jackson is a 12-year-old boy diagnosed with dyslexia and attention deficit disorder, constantly getting expelled from schools, but not by his own fault. During a museum field trip with his classmates, Percy splashes water on a girl named Nancy, who was trying to intimidate his best friend, Grover. The algebra teacher, known as Mrs. Dodds, takes him inside the museum to reprimand him while everyone else is outside. However, Mrs. Dodds transforms into a fury, a powerful mythological monster, and attempts to kill him, demanding to know, where is it?
Where is it, half-blood? Where is it?
To his surprise, his Latin teacher, Mr. Brunner, throws a pen that transforms into a sword, the famous celestial bronze. Using it, Percy manages to send Mrs. Dodds back to Tartarus, turning her into dust. Strangely, everyone at school claims they never knew Mrs. Dodds, and with this doubt in mind, the school year continues. One day, on his way home, Percy, along with Grover, encounters three ladies on the road who are weaving giant socks. Unbeknownst to him, they are the Fates, the great weavers of destiny, indicating with their appearance that they are keeping an eye on him. After this encounter, Percy and his mother go to a cabin in Montauk, but they are awakened by Grover, warning Percy to run to a safe place for people like him. Near the destination, the group is attacked by the Minotaur. The monster captures Percy's mother and turns her into golden dust. Percy then retaliates, destroying the beast with its own horn. After the fight, he faints, and when he wakes up, he is in a cabin where he discovers he is at Camp Half-Blood, a safe haven for demigods, children of mortals and Greek gods. He is assigned to live in the Hermes cabin until his divine parent claims him. Percy begins to experience the camp's routine, makes friends and enemies, and after some time, a game of capture the flag takes place. During the game, he is attacked by a hellhound, and when he wins the fight, his divine father claims him. Percy Jackson is the son of the god of the sea. Percy Jackson is the son of one of the big three. Percy Jackson is the son of Poseidon,
Earthshaker, Stormbringer, Percy Jackson, son of Poseidon.
After this revelation, the boy moves to the cabin 3, corresponding to his father. However, upon discovering that he is the son of the god of the seas, a terrible suspicion falls upon him. Zeus's master bolt has disappeared, and as the son of the chief rival of the sky god, the young man becomes the prime suspect for the theft. The dyslexic boy is then given a mission: 10 days to find the master bolt and return it to Mount Olympus. If the weapon does not appear on the summer solstice, Zeus will declare war against his father Poseidon. So Percy embarks on a mission with his friends Annabeth Chase, Grover Underwood, a girl and a school friend revealed to be a satyr. Annabeth Chase, Grover Underwood. During the mission, Percy and his friends face various challenges. The first is Medusa, that Percy defeats by using the reflection of his shield to look directly at her, thereby avoiding being turned into stone. He utilizes the polished surface of a shield he has in his possession to capture the reflection of Medusa's face, allowing him to attack her without directly looking into her eyes. With this strategy, Percy manages to cut off Medusa's head, defeating her. Soon after defeating the Medusa, they find themselves face to face with Miss Dudes and her sisters, the two fury servants of Hades. With a clever strategy, children can escape and hide. But they end up finding the mother of monsters, Equidna, and her Chimera. In a turn of events, Percy ends up alone facing they both, and seeing he could not win the fight, he jumps in a river nearby where he finds a mermaid that, in name of his father, give him tree stones so he could use to come back to the land of living after they go to the underworld. After the children meet again, they stop at a diner to eat, and it is there that they meet Ares, the god of war, for the first time, who gives them a small mission: retrieve his shield from an abandoned park where he says he has forgotten. Arriving there, the children realize that it was a Hephaestus trap to shame Ares and Aphrodite. After completing the mission, Ares presents them. They receive a backpack with supplies and a ticket to Las Vegas. They end up in a hotel for demigods where time passes differently. When they finally escape, only one day remains before the deadline set by Zeus. So, with one day left, Percy, Grover, and Annabeth enter the underworld. They arrive at the Palace of Hades, where Percy confronts the god himself, who kidnapped his mother. Hades also confronts the boy because he thinks Percy is the thief of both the lightning bolt and his helmet, which disappeared at the same time as Zeus's weapon. So, there's a whole argument, and at this moment, Hades sees that Percy lied to him because the Master Bolt is indeed in his backpack. Thus, the three use the pearls they received from a water spirit to escape the underworld. However, Percy has to leave his mother behind. The three friends then return from the underworld and immediately face the god of war, Ares, who wanted the war to happen. Percy engages in a battle against the god and ends up winning. With this, Hades sees that he was not the thief and everything is forgiven. After retrieving the lightning bolt, Percy goes to Olympus and returns the weapon, thus preventing the war and finally meeting his father Poseidon. But one doubt remained: who stole the lightning? Upon returning to camp, his friend Luke invites him to hunt in the forest. Luke almost kills Percy, hitting him with a scorpion from the depths of Tartarus, something extremely venomous, thus revealing that Luke was behind everything. He was the one who stole the bolt and the helmet, devising a whole plan to accuse the boy. Injured and on the brink of death, Percy is carried back to camp by a nymph who saw everything. There he recovers and warns about Luke, thus concluding the first book. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. See you in the next video.